Hey guys, it's Papagino. This is my submission for the Splinterlands social media challenge, and it's a battle I've had from round 2 actually of a tournament I'm participating in. And it was an interesting battle, it was exciting, so I think it would be nice to share. We can see the restrictions we have for the battle up here, so most elements were available except for the green one, Earth. 32 mana cap, so not too little, not too much. And these were the rules, so you can see there's the cripple effect, which is not too meaningful, I don't think, in this battle. There's the heavy metal modifier, so only armored units are allowed to be used at this time, and then there's the earthquake effect, so it's highly encouraged to use some flying units. You can immediately see how that sort of reasoning got me in trouble here a little bit, because I used this Helheim Demon which has taunt, and whenever you use taunt and there's the death element available, you gotta be careful about this card right here, Barsh Kukor, very strong card. It will actually completely destroy my taunt unit in just one hit, so it's it's not great. I could have perhaps modified my lineup, but it's always tough to predict when cards like these are going to be used. There's some sort of mind games and stuff at play as well, but yeah, not the ideal choice there for me. But I also use this card right here, which as Reckless, again, a little bit of a drawback, but it has some armor and health, so it can withstand a few hits hopefully, and it has the ambush, so it can do some damage and try and be a little bit ahead of the curve. I think do some damage from the get-go is a good strategy usually. And then this is the key card, the MVP, if you will, of this match, the Molten Elemental. It's not really a rule set or a lineup where I can make the most out of both his melee and ranged attack at the same times, but it was still good enough. So basically you can see what happened. We both chose Lorcus, very strong summoner, perhaps the second best after Tofu, very strong card, of course, entirely justified by the price that it has right now. And we both chose this summoner because it's quite strong, of course. Let's see what happens after the first few turns. So I get to ambush, okay, I do some damage, and then immediately, there we go, immediately my taunt unit gets destroyed by the enemy there, so that's not ideal, that's not great. So at this moment, I was thinking perhaps I would lose this battle, but if we keep watching, yeah, I get to do one more attack with that before he dies eventually. There's the earthquake. And yeah, there we go. We end up in this very weird situation here. And honestly, I thought I would lose this, but actually, because this unit has Void, I take 50% less damage. So that would be 3 in this case. And there's some nice arithmetics, if we can call it that, working out in my favor, because we both have Life Leech. But I heal for 3 every turn. He also heals for 3, I think, but because there's the earthquake still, and he's not a flying type, he's actually taking more damage than me, so I can pretty much out-sustain him, and so that's pretty nice, advantageous. And what happens is we also both have Affliction, the effect from the Lorcus summoner, but Affliction doesn't really seem to work against Life Leech, which is something I didn't know. I thought it was considered as some form of healing in a way. It makes sense to me, but we will soon see that basically, yeah, there we go. We both get afflicted, so we have that, but the Life Leech effect is still working completely. So you can see he's taking damage, I'm healing, we're both healing, but he's also taking damage from the earthquake, and at the end I was able to win just in time. So this is a battle I wasn't really expecting to win, but It was fun, yeah. So obviously I didn't do as well in my other battles in the tournament. I still need many cards like Tofu, Venka the Vile, many strong legendary cards that are quite pricey, but hopefully I'll purchase a few more of them in the future, and I'll do better in these tournaments because it's very key to have at least some of them. Lorcus is carrying me. It's a very strong card, but sometimes it's not enough. So hopefully in the future I'll do better. But for this time at least, this is my submission.